Alright. Fresh load in. Let's see what happens. And I guess we're gonna go fetch our other ship. Or we're gonna try to. Make no promises. Fill this one up. Hopefully we won't crash on login here. Run out of stuff. Carry all of it. Oh, 5,000, I guess not. Alright, gonna have to make more. We'll get it going. They are gonna run out before I get back. I know they will, but really nothing I can do about it. It'll work out in the end. Always does. Forgot what the other one was. Carbon. Alright. We'll turn this around while we're at it. New tool comes in handy. Turn it up. This way you're not gonna. Whoops. This tank, fill up this tank, switch fuels and fill this tank, and we'll just put the rest in here. Well, I could have swore I looked and didn't have any in there. Oh, it's got plenty in there, so we don't need to carry it around. Could have swore I looked and didn't have no fuel in there. Duh. Obviously, I looked wrong, huh? Obviously. Alright, that's all we need to do, isn't it? We're ready to go. I've got everything I need. Resurrection node. We need that. We'll take it. Alright, well, guess we're off to the moon. We want to go to the medium cargo ship. It's not very far away, this other moon. It's on the other side of the planet at this time, so we'll have to circle the planet. Now, is it going to be dark or is it going to be daylight? We will find out. There's our destination right there in front of us. It's not very far away. Go ahead and burn, burn, burn. And landing on this thing is tricky, 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 because it has no atmosphere. Looks like we're going to be in the dark. That always makes it fun, so you can't see where you're landing. Maybe we'll land in the daylight and go over. We could do that. It's not a very big planet. Moon or body. Yeah, it's probably going to go dark though before we get there. Will be my guess. We're going to try and get land light side so I can see the ground. It's definitely turning dark. Space we go. Bust out of the atmosphere. Space engine's getting ready to kick in. We have space thrust. Now we'll start putting on some speed. It's all about the speed. More speed. Let me tell you, it is so dark. When it's dark, you cannot see nothing on that moon. I landed on it last night in the dark. We're going to try and do a nice light side landing. And we'll just travel around the planet. Which is not easy to do itself because there's no gravity. You got to keep it low. warp it is. Let's break the gravity well. Throttling up here, we'll just back down the throttle and we'll keep taking off. Oops. More throttle, don't want to lose speed. Still trying to lose speed, don't do that to me. Come on now. Go the other way. Caught in the gravity. There we go. Throttle down a little too soon. And yes, we got into warp, but it is affected by the planet, so it's pulling us down. But we'll make a course adjustment here once we get out of the gravity. Fun stuff. Now, one thing I will say, landing on this moon is a pain in the ass. Taking off is real easy because there is nothing but space. Gravity well, so we'll break down and see we're not very far. It's really in a very low orbit. We'll get out of a gravity, we'll get out of warp here. Like I'm going to have to cross the mountain ranges. Okay. I guess we're going to do a little sightseeing. And you got to get really low to the ground before your altimeter works. I do not like that. We're talking very low to the ground. They definitely tried to make landing on this moon as difficult as possible. They did a good job of that. Now, believe it or not, right now we're only about, what, 83 SCU, so we're about 150 kilometers off the planet, so it ain't very big. And at night you just have no idea what you're getting into. I need to put floodlights on the bottom so it shines straight down. That would be a good idea. I'll do that when I'm doing the redesign on my medium cargo ship. Put floods, downward facing floods. And I'm afraid to go too fast because I won't be able to slow down at times. I've become chicken shit. Don't have to worry about no atmosphere. Because there ain't any. See, from the place we're going, we're only right now, hang on, 100 kilometers. So we ain't very far off the planet's surface right now. And like I say, at night it just bugs you to death, bugs me to death. I don't know, some people probably are braver than I am. Okay, we don't not want to go into warp here. We're going to try and catch ourselves before we plunge into the planet. Hopefully it'll be easier when I can see. Like I say, we're not far from the surface right now. I mean, you think the planet's farther away than it is, but it ain't. And at night, you have no idea because you can see no features till you get right on it. Gotta say, I crashed my medium cargo ship, but it was not equipped to land on a no gravity. I had no idea that, yeah. And I have successfully landed this one here because it does have VTOL. It has both space and atmospheric VTOL, so. And I'm sure the guys who are used to coming here just fly in here balls to the wall and break at the last minute and flip and burn and do all kinds of crazy shit. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. We haven't got into the what little gravity is on it. We get close enough, we will see some gravity. We're getting really closer. And we will finally, after we get, I don't know, 1,000 meters maybe, it will start showing an altitude, but it was not very impressive how far off it was. Okay, we got a little gravity. Turn our vectors on. We should be going down. So you may think we're farther away from the surface, but we ain't. We're pretty close right now. I keep watching the alternator when it kicks on. Working the vertical thrusters, slow her down, slowing down our rate of drop. See, 4,000 feet. Whoa. And we're in now. Unless I fuck up. No, it's possible I can fuck up. It is possible I can fuck up. We're not low enough for our boosters to kick in, but we have our vertical thrust working. You can see the arrows pointing down. That is our vertical thrust. And I'm just trying to slowly bring it within booster range. Then we're just going to walk around the planet. Unless I do something really stupid, we're okay here. Not to say that I won't do something stupid, but and as I get better at this, I'll get braver at it. Of course, until I kill myself again. Yeah, until I kill myself again. But yeah, landing on a no-gravity moon is a whole lot of different than landing on the planet in an atmosphere. We're in good shape until I screw up. See, now it's tough. It's going to be dark, and we will not be able to see nothing. So I do have headlights on this ship. I don't really think they're going to do any good facing forward. They need to be facing down, and I doubt if they shoot 100, 250 meters. They might, but I doubt it. We need to kill our speed because we're starting to want to go back into orbit. We don't want that. We don't want that. Yeah, I can't see the headlights doing anything. So it's real easy to shoot back out in space, and I'm looking for my boosters to kick in here. I don't see it happening, but 50 meters, I think, maybe. With my pilot skills, not all that great. We're 12 kilometers from target. Yeah, I don't see the make any difference. Headlights. Don't see it make any difference. I'm playing with the controls, getting used to them on this planet. Seeing how good I can get at controlling altitude with it. I don't know, I guess the lights are working a little bit, aren't they? I guess that's a little brighter out in front of me. Yeah, I guess maybe they are. Like I say, what I need is a couple of them underneath them, shining straight
Doesn't
down.
look like very good landing sites on that moon.
No, it's all ice. It's perfectly ice. It's all encased in ice. It's pretty neat in daylight. In fact, once we get here, you'll see it's actually pretty nifty looking, and even in the dark once you get up on it. Yeah, I guess the headlights are working on this ship. They're just not all that bright. Of course, I guess how bright can they be, right? But they are illuminating a little bit. Sure is not enough to land on the dark side, though, I don't think. And I am being careful because I don't want to be dead, because I'll wind back up at the Ark, because I have both of my resurrection nodes are off. So if I die, I got problems. I have 2 ships on a moon I can't get to. So I'm being extra careful. Let's say, as you get braver, you know. But it really wants to take off into outer space again. I'm trying to hold her down to the surface. Doesn't take much thrust to bump it up into the air. See, it's trying to climb again. Oh, I can't see shit through this glass. How about if I turn the back to oh, is that the sun? Sun's reflecting up there, probably. Right in my damn eyes.
Alt.
Well, we're within walking distance. Trouble is, when you tilt, you can do this, but it won't stay. As soon as you let go of the key, it pops back. I wish we could change view and hold. Would be really, really nice.
Did those boosters kick in?
Yeah, we're right now, I could hit the throttle and you could see them, but I turned off vectors. Here, I'll turn them back on. See, they're on. I just turned them off to keep from blinding myself. We're actually in full hover mode. And here's the other ship in our territory unit. We'll get a little closer here. Well within walking distance, of course. We're actually below, almost at sea level, whatever the sea level is here. You got to remember, altitude gives you sea level, not necessarily the ground you're underneath. Set her down right here. I'm going to try to anyway. Yeah, but I'm on the ground. See, we're below sea level. All right. Sliding across the ice. Did I get everything out of my backpack? Yes, we did. All right. Whee! And I can turn the light on. Could have got a little closer, I guess, but I didn't want to crash nothing. And we'll put in the resurrection node as soon as I see where I put the static core. It's here somewhere. There it is over here. Yeah, I had to repair this ship. I hit the surface pretty hard. Pretty hard. It wasn't going to fly without repair. Alright, now we're just going to put the static core here. See, I'm using the backpack to get up in the air. Resurrection node. And it is installed. And now we're going to activate it. And now when we die, this is where we'll come. F key will activate it. There we go. When we die, we'll show up here because we have our other ship here. And I could move it closer, but it doesn't matter because this whole territory. I'm going to hit the V key, and that shows you there's our territorial grid. Everything inside that grid is mine. Nobody else can mine there without my permission. And since we're here, and you asked about mining, let's see what we got. I could use some coal probably. Let me turn everything off in tier 1 except coal. Come on.
How far out is the boundary?
On a planet, they're a long ways. Now, it doesn't look that long here, so I'm thinking it's a shorter distance. Well, let's see. From where this here, this is usually, well, it's not necessarily in the center of the, wherever you place it. It's not necessarily, I didn't quite get it in the center, it looks like. But we'll run over here and we'll just take a look at how far it is. So it's a pretty good distance. I mean, it looks a lot closer than it is. Now I can go back and I will, once I get out here to my boundary, I'll turn on the set destination to the resurrection node there. Okay, we're at the boundary. Whoops, somebody forgot to stop. I won't mention any names. Now I can go past the boundary, and on a world like this I can even mine around it. But nobody else can mine here, mine in this area without my permission. Okay, from my ship we're looking 500, and from the ship it's 525 meters. So you're looking 900 meters across, maybe. Well, we're on the short side, so probably 1,000 meters across. It's a hex, so 500, about 500 meters from the center of the hex. All right, let's see if we can get closer to. See, I'm scanning and I'm trying to get closer. Here's the right direction. Looks like I'm not going to get much closer than this, does it? We ought to be able to get a little closer. It's coming down some. Get as close as you can to the surface, on the surface when you're mining, and then start digging down. Okay, that was the wrong direction. Still the wrong direction. Coming down a little bit. And it depends. Sometimes it's right under the surface. Hell, I've even found loads of veins on top of the surface. So we're about as far as we can get close. So we're needing at least to go 200. Whoa, I did not. Okay, we'll just use the backpack. We've got enough space. I didn't link. Normally I would link to the container in the ship. And we're just going to dig down. Middle mouse button keeps the digger going. You don't have to hold the mouse to do it. Just jump down. See, we're heading to the ore. And we want to get within 50 meters. And then we'll start using our detector. Like I say, depending on where you're at, the vein, and if I check the other ores, there might be something really close to the surface, but I've got 20K of everything else. The only thing I have less than 10K, I think, is coal, so we'll do coal, which makes carbon. Did you see this ping going off? That's what I was talking about. You have to ping. That white flash is your ping where it renews your scanner. The quicker it pings, the easier it is to track down the stuff. And I have gone all the way as deep as 1,600 meters to get what I wanted. The higher tier ore, tier 2 and above, is always going to be deep. You're never going to find it less than 500 meters. And to find it at 500 meters is pretty rare. And as long as the servers are working right, it doesn't take you long to dig deep. Now occasionally you'll get into what pending operations showing up, stuff like that. That server can't keep up with your digging, and then it can be, I just don't even bother. I just quit digging, come back later, because if you gotta wait for your equipment, yeah. But here lately, I very seldom. Once in a while, you may see a pending operation show up, but they're after release, they were showing up and staying. It would take you 10 minutes to go 5 meters. That's unplayable. At least for me. Some people will stand with it. And you can pick up rocks on the surface. Every rock on the surface you find that is mineable is worth 20 liters. It doesn't make any difference what size it is. If it's on the surface of a moon or a planet, it's worth 20 liters. 20 liters is not much. But when you start out, it's a good way to get material because you don't need much. Especially if you can't dig, if your scanning range is short and you want tier 2 materials like copper and sodium and stuff, those are tier 2s, and you can find them on the surface, 20 liters at a time. And so you don't have to go 1,500 meters deep to get them. Like I say, when you start out, your mining range will be less than 300 meters. As you can see, mine's up to 450 and getting ready to go higher than that. But when you start out, they're not. And like I say, I've started out, my points have gone into mining because the way I'm playing, that's what's most important to me right now. We're going deep. We're going to hope it keeps going down. We're probably going to have to go off left, right, straight behind us. See, it's starting to straighten out now, so we're not on top of it. We're just close. We're going to have to look for it a little bit as soon as the line straightens out a little more. And you may think it's easy to get disoriented, but as soon as I get down here, I'll turn on the flashlight, and when the flashlight's on, you have a compass, and you also have a degree of angle from your perpendicular. So it's really easy to figure out which way you're going, which way you need to go by looking at your compass. And I don't mean the one up on the screen. You get a gradient wheel on top of right at the top of the middle of the screen. Okay, we're pretty much straightened up here. I'm going to turn off the auto miner, get to the bottom of the hole. Now see the flashlight.
Was wondering about orientation.
Yeah, see the flashlight gradient markings? We have up 75 degrees up and down, and we have 360 degrees all around us. So just for shits and grins, we'll start at 0 and 0. And we'll start digging a hole in that direction and see if the thing's closer or things farther away. Could be behind us, could be in front of us, could be to our left or right. All you can do is dig a hole until you get your next ping, and then you go from there. Like I say, the more talent points, the sooner it'll ping. Okay, we look like we didn't gain anything. So my guess is, wow, that doesn't happen very often where you don't gain nothing. Well, we know we're going kind of the right direction because it didn't go up. So now we're going to take a guess. And we'll go 45 degrees and 0 and see if that does anything for us. If we start going down but not sharply, we know we can go a little bit farther that direction. And the hole, size of the hole you make increases as you get talent points. You'll notice sometimes I got to clean the roof off to walk through it. Well, because I don't make a big enough hole yet. Whoops. See, that was definitely a mistake. See, that was the wrong way. So we're going to go back to where we were. Okay. And now we're going to
Nice tip for mining with the compass.
Yes, and now we're
Thanks.
we're going to go the other direction, because now hopefully this will be right. Yeah, use your compass and your flashlight. Those aren't up unless you turn your flashlight on. The L key turns on the flashlight. Because if you can get lost down here without it. Make no mistake about it. Yeah, I'm stuck on the rope. I'm going to have to back up and clean that. But see, my sphere gets bigger as my talents go up. As I put talent points in it. See, now we're heading down. So looks like we can go to the left a little bit more. Take one more good cut here, then we'll shift to left another 30 degrees or so. still going down, but we can do a little better, so we'll give a few more degrees here. I think we can do better. Still 50 meters out from where we want to be. Now we're going down rapidly. That's what we were looking for. And we're probably still to go a little bit farther to the left, but we're going to go ahead and punch it through as far as we can. A lot of guesswork, but you have to make the guesswork in your favor, of course. I don't know if I like all this white. Kind of hurts my eye.
Seen a few streamers mining, but not as efficient as you.
Well, I make tricks for myself because it can be, and when I go deep, I put plateaus every 500 meters or so I can stop instead of dropping down and keep dropping in a hole. So if I pick up something on the way down, I can go back and get it. I do little tricks like that you learn after you don't, I try to use the same, once I get a really deep hole straight down.
More of guesswork and luck.
Yeah. That way I can reuse it. I don't have to dig a new hole. It's really quick to drop down 1,500 meters when you use a hole you already done. You know, and then when you can stop every 500 meters or so at the depth you want, it makes mining go a whole lot quicker. See, we're in my detection range now. Most people won't be able to when you start out. You're not going to detect it till you get that dotted line there at the bottom is probably 50 meters. Most of the time you're going to have to get within, when you start out, you'll probably have to get within 35 or so. I'm already in my range. So all I have to do, now the 4 key turns on this scanner. Now what it'll do, you don't want to move it too fast. And we'll want to look around here. We were going 0 degrees. So we'll just look around here. Slowly make a sweep 360 degrees and see if we get lucky and it shows up without us having to hunt. And sometimes it will, and as you get better detection skills, it's easier to detect, of course. Like I say, like Eve, it's very much a skill-based, talent-based game. Okay, it doesn't look like we're going to get lucky. And you got to listen as well as see. So, oops, there it is. See, I just moved it and I got lucky. There it is somewhere. I know it's right around here because I saw it flash up. There it is. See how that does? Now, to get your height, whether it's above you or below you, pan up. See, we lost it. Now we'll come down here. Use your gradient degrees on the right. So right about here is the middle of that vein, up and down. Now we do the same thing left and right. 146 and 248. See the difference there? Now we're just going to split the middle and we're going to punch it. And that'll run us right into the vein. Now, you may have to readjust once in a while as your skills get, when you have basic skills, because the shift between left and right and up and down will be very small for you, so it's easy to pass it up. But as your skills get better, it's easier to hit the vein without having to readjust. And if you do, like we're going this direction, and if I start losing that connection, you'd know I either went too far or I missed it by the left or right, and stop and look again and check out where it's at. See how just going up that height it disappeared, just clearing the roof out? So, you know, you have better range, the better your skill points. But it's easy to do with any skill points, it just takes a little more practice. Time you get the skill points, it'll be second nature. You won't even think about it. we're just about to the vein, aren't we? There it is. Coal. Black coal.
Didn't know you could keep the scanner on while mining.
Yes. You can't, while you're digging you can. You can't do it while you're actually collecting the ore. You can dig with it on, but you can't. I'm going to have to switch here. Okay, I'm going to switch to my mining tool, which is number 2. Now we're going to start collecting. But I can dig with this tool. I just can't scan with it. As you can see, we're grabbing pretty good. And make sure you get all of it, or you'll be chasing a seam that only has a few liters left in it the next time you go to the same area. And that can get very aggravating. You go all the way down there, and oh shit, I left some from last time. Now sometimes you don't have a choice because your container's too small. And like I say, that's one reason to link to a container so you can hold more, because the nano pack only holds so much. And my guess is I'll let you have more here than I can fit in my thing. Maybe not, who knows. But I should have linked to my ship, and I didn't. And I might be linked to the other ship. Hang on. Let me turn the link on and see what happens. Nope.
Good tip. Didn't think about that.
Yeah, I'm out of range.
Scanner won't tell you amount.
No. It will not tell you how much is down here. You got to collect it and find out the hard way. And once your nano pack is filled up, you can't mine anymore until you deposit it somewhere. If you're linked, you can use the quantity, you can use the, yeah, there's going to be more here than I can collect because I didn't link. My own fault. I got a ship up there with a medium cargo box. And I forgot to link. So I'll probably, my guess is I will get about, I'll get over 5,000 liters here. Uh-oh, see, I'm already maxed out. My inventory's full. 4,400 is my inventory is max. See, I have scrap on board and I have this. Now a smart guy, alright, let's see if I can find the hole that I came in. Sometimes they mark them so it's easy to find, and I can't find it, don't see it. Son of a gun, I don't want to have to dig another hole. I was just going to use the same hole to get back out. But see, all this white makes it hard. Oh, there it is. Now I'm going to go right back up the hole. Now remember I told you about walking speeds? Now see, I can walk up this hole really quick. And let's see, where's the... is this the right way? Or am I going back where I came? Nope, I guess it's the right way. But see, walking speeds makes your life easier. Alright, now which way do we want to go? I do believe that was a dead end. We go this way. Okay, which way? 222. One of them was just a short dead end, and that's this way. So we got to go the other way. Right? Right. I think. Short dead end again. Alright. Now watch me go back the same way I was. That'll piss me off. Sooner or later we're going to get to the vertical shaft, and then we're just going to go straight up by using our jetpack. Walking in the jetpack. This ain't it. Now this has to be... Should not be going down here. Did I get turned around? Did I turn around and go back the other way? Because I really don't think we should be going down. And that hole is definitely down, so I must have got turned around here. I'm taking a guess that hole leads back to the, I think I took a wrong turn. And I can just dig out, but usually it's just quicker to go back the way you came if you can.
Couldn't tell. Mining definitely looks disorientating.
Yes, like I say, I do believe that I went the wrong way. I think I got turned around somewhere. Because yes, we're gaining, now we're getting farther away from it. Now let me see here. Is this a dead end or did I drop down? Okay, there's no way up, so that's a dead end. So we want to hang to the left here. Hang to the left. Huh. There's a roof here somewhere. A hole through the top. Whoops. Okay, I hung to the left. I did not see where I came in from above. I'm going to do the same thing again, aren't I? See, we're getting closer, and that's not good.
Need a way to make the passages.
You can mark it, but with this all white. See, everything's white. Well, if you brought a piece of dirt with you, you could put a piece of dirt somewhere.
Mark.
Yeah, but see here, everything is white, so it doesn't help. Okay, I got somewhere in here is a ceiling. Is this it? I just couldn't get through it. I don't think so. Yeah, this white's bad. There is no ceiling up there. So we have to go left here. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Yep. Okay. See, we just kept going underneath of it. Now, see, there's our vertical shaft, and we're just going to use our boosters and climb.
Maybe close off the dead-end passages?
Yeah, you can do that. It was all white, so I couldn't see the vertical shaft, but we're in it now. But like I say, you can carry a little extra spare dirt with you and hope it's a different color than what you're in. See, this is all white, and it just really, it's hard to see the difference. See, we're walking forward and using our jetpack to boost us up this 75-degree hole. So we can see we can climb really quick. And if we had to dig our way out, it takes quite a bit longer. So I try to use my existing holes for exits. Try to. Sometimes you can't. See, we're almost out. See how quick we got out versus how long it took us to dig down. And there you have it. Mining 101.
Yeah, seen people digger their way out.
Yes,
Slow.
and you can. It's a lot slower. It just, Takes longer to dig than it does to jetpack back up the shaft. Okay, now we're going to put this stuff in the this coal. We're going to put it in there. Now this is all these parts. This makes a speeder. See the blueprint there? If I needed a speeder, I could just assemble it. That's why I carry it around. Okay, see this?
Link that container.
Yeah, this is well, I don't need to now. I'm not going to mine anything else. But yeah, that's how you do it. Is just right-click the container. See, it says declare as a link container. You declare it, and then now you open it up. You turn the link on here. See this? You have to highlight it, and now you'll see that that container is working as my container. And you still have your old container, don't get me wrong, but you want to use the link because it holds so much. This particular medium container, I think it holds at my skill level, it holds 90,000, almost 90,000. When you start out, it'll still hold 64,000. So compared to a small container or your backpack holds maybe, I'm going to say 1,000, 1,500, somewhere, you know, it doesn't hold near as much. So yeah, first thing you'll start making is containers. You'll have to start with extra small. You can make those in your backpack, in your nano pack. And then you'll start collecting materials so you can make a small assembly unit. And the small assembly unit will allow you to make, small containers, which hold about, I think, 8,600 versus 1,000. And you'll make a bunch of small containers, and then you'll start making assembly units, a medium assembly unit. You'll make metalworking stuff. You'll make stuff to be able to make a medium box. And you work your way up. You'll be able to make...
Think I'm gonna go ahead and get the game for 3 months.
Yeah, like I say, they're working on it, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I mean, a lot of people are not going to like it. They don't like this type of crafting and stuff. But I do. I've had it. If you come in, just you'll have to go through the tutorial. But I don't know if Twitch shows my Discord address. But before you put down a territory unit, you'll get a free sanctuary unit. Don't put it down until you come to me on the sanctuary moon, because you can put a territory near mine and I can allow you to use my equipment. In this game, you can share everything. So the equipment that I already have made that you saw earlier, you can use it because I can allow friends to share it, to use it. That's one thing about this game. You can allow your friends to share your stuff. So all that industry stuff you won't have to make right away. You can use mine to build your stuff. Which is, trust me, that's a big time saver. Okay, now this is easy to take off. It's not so easy to land with this ship. Here, you know. Okay, let's
Cool. Thanks. What's your name in game?
Eychimo. Yeah, just like Eychimo's Adventures, it's just Eychimo. Just take off the S Adventures and you have it. All right, let's now we're going to go back to where our base is, and this will be it. We're going to set it a destination, and we're going to go back to home base. And we look like we got to go this way. It's up in the sky. How about that? There it is. And I am going to go redesign this ship and give it some VTOL. So it has some space thrust in all directions. I'm going to make some changes on it. It's only, like I say, I had no idea when I brought it up here I should do better. But it got me in all kinds of trouble because then it was dark and I couldn't see the ground.
That ship looks a bit more responsive than the other.
It has more thrust. It has more thrusters on it, so yes, it is. but it's also less capable because I didn't design it the same way. I thought I didn't need to. I designed the other one with the ideal of taking off and landing straight up and down, VTOL and all that stuff. I just designed it this one with boosters, and I come to find out on planets that don't have any gravity, or like this moon we just left, there's no way to land it safely without creep, you know what I mean? It was a mess. So now I'm going to go back and put VTOL boosters on it. So I have more degrees of motion in space, like the other one has. Just gonna, you know, add some add some help. Now that I've learned, you know, there's places here that atmospheric, you know, it's useless. You know, this ship has a lot of lift in it to get heavy loads off the ground. Is the way I designed it. The trouble is, if you're trying to land on a moon that has no atmosphere to get that kind of lift, it's useless. It's like a rock. So now I will go back and fix it. I never considered that some of these planets had no gravity, had no atmosphere. I don't know why I thought that. Common sense would have told you some planets are not going to have an atmosphere. Oh, I know why. Because you're used to playing other games and everything has an atmosphere. You know, all the ships always fly alike no matter what planet you're on. Well, here they don't. Different planets require different things. Okay, I need to slow down here because we're going way too fast and we're going to bust into this. Don't make me flip and burn. I should be able to pull it out of warp before we get any closer. Need to pull it out of warp before we hit the atmosphere. Or it won't be pretty. Come on. Don't make me flip around and throw my thrusters into it. You're gonna make me, aren't you? Damn. See, that's what happens when you're not paying attention. But we are gonna have to give it full burn here. Slow her down. Get it out of warp. See, like I say, this works as space. And see, we're in the atmosphere. That's not good. I got to get down to 1100. But this is a trick you can use. I have more thrust than I have brakes, so I am trying to get it out of warp and slow down. Come on. I'm going to crash this if I ain't careful. Damn it. Damn. I ain't hurt nothing yet. Holy shit, how did I manage not to burn that up? I did not mean to cruise control. Come on. Come on, thrust. Let's get some forward momentum. And I saved it. Landed and had to come into the atmosphere like a rocket, but I saved it. I could have very easily burnt the ship up right there. I was really close. And if I hadn't have been flipped 360 in a full burn, it would have burned it up. But that was just me not paying attention to how close this planet was, or the moon was to this planet. Pretty much my own fault. But it was saved. I really thought I was going to blow it up and I'm going to have to fix it again. I thought so. But that was just me not paying attention how much speed I'd built up. And this ship has a whole lot more fuel to mess with, so that's why I'm burning a little faster. This ship is actually quicker. Has more thrust on it. It is actually quicker. But the other one is more capable at the moment, but I'm going to fix that because I have learned that I need that capability. You see the other airplanes on the map up there that's we're passing. That's somebody in another ship, or it could be a hovercraft. They do give you a hovercraft at the beginning. Do not assemble it until you reach the sanctuary mode, because then you won't have one here. And even hovercraft can be a pain in the ass to maneuver in until you get some talent points. Let me tell you, first time I got on one, I thought, holy shit, what a piece of junk. But you get used to it. Like I say, I've been enjoying it, and I love that the mechanics are in it, and they're going to add pretties, and they're polishing constantly. Somebody's got an abandoned construct down there. You had to abandon. Oh, there it is. It showed up on the map. Yeah, we're going to get the fancy trees, fancy this, and fancy that. I like the gameplay first. But it will be interesting to see what all they come up with. And I can close the door on the ships, I just never bother. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to hold atmospheres. Yeah. I put the doors on there, but yeah, I don't ever use them, I just leave them open. You do not have to put landing gear on the ship. I do it to protect the components, but you can just put voxel skids on it too, just as effective. Landing gear really don't do anything except hold your ship off the ground. Totally not needed. frame jitter again, frame rate jitter. Uh-oh, somebody put a thing right in the middle of the island. That's new. And you can build underground, you can build completely underwater, you don't have to be on the surface. Safe and sound. And we didn't break anything. Okay, let's move this stuff. Didn't break a thing. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to bring the K2 fuel back. Oh well. types of resources do you use?
Laughing face.
Yeah, we got it all running now. Look out.
Good day, sit. Sir asterisk.
Still need a lot more of them damn things, don't I? Jesus. Alright, let's see. I am gonna, oh, I have motors I have. I'm gonna redesign that thing. So let's do it. I get these made. See what I need left. Containers. I have uncommon burner. I ought to have. I don't think, did I turn this on already? Did I already make this? I am going to put vertical thrust on the ship there to match my other one. Let's see. I sure did. I already made them. However, if I make 4 more, I can make up and down. I think I have 4 atmospherics here. I got 5, so that's good. Okay, 4, 5. Change the front end. So what we're going to do is start pulling some stuff off of it. To do the redesign, let's see. 1 Alt key for these components. Oops, stop that. On the front. Get rid of my dick look. Sorry about that. The dick look is going away. Okay, there's all that off there. Now I need to move the command seat back. Don't have to actually move it, but slide it back so it's out in front of the ship. That'll be 9 key. Slide her back. Give myself plenty of room. Put it on the side. Take it down. Whoops. There we go. And now we can start removing some. These 7. All right, we're going to have, let's see, where are we going to cut it at? Maybe I ought to cut it from the outside, huh? Probably ought to cut the nose off from the outside. I'll go back to here. We're going to remove the whole front. I'm going to make some glass. I have all of it. Looks like I have all of it. Delete. There we go. Well, I got most of it.
Wanna become famous?
No, I don't.
Buy followers, primes and views on big follows *com, big follows com.
Not interested. Hey, got it all that time. All right. Okay. What do I got? I don't have any. I got glossy white fiber now. I guess that'll work. I don't really know how big I'm going to have to make it. What do you mean not enough material?
Can you create a star citizenship in here?
You can't. The graphics don't really allow you to get that fancy. I mean, you can do that type of ship, don't get me wrong, but you'll never make it look exactly alike. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I mean, this, I'm going to turn this into a, well, the other ship is pretty much based off a Cutlass design. VTOL cargo carrier. Whoops. I'll get it right later. Whoops, I didn't mean to make that two things thick. Oh, yes, I did. No, I didn't. Let's see. How about let's remove that? I'm not going to make this front that's big. I'll just get it big enough that I can have something to work with. I got to make the glass for it. I'm going to make glass cockpit versus what I had instead of windows. All right, what do I do? Stick myself through the. Okay, now I'm going to have to make glass. I do not need to step in here no longer, so we get rid of it. As you can tell, you can remove, you can add stuff. Practice makes perfect. You get better at it as you go. You can copy and paste. You can make something off to one side. You can hit do copy, Windows copy, and then paste, flip and paste it so it's identical. There's a lot of things you can do. See, I have a broken wing here. See this? That wing is broken. See this? Whoops. Wrong. I'm in this wrong mode here. Let's go back to this mode. Nope, it's not broken. It's restricted. There's a difference. All right. Now I have medium glass, I think. I have some medium. But I think I'm going to want to put large in there. Large glass panel. Okay, let's find out how big this glass panel is. Might be too big. fun to do on this white background. Let's see, I'll install it. That's big. Not too big. Hard to see where the top of it is. Oh, I think that'll work. Did I get it in the middle? I think I got it in the middle. 1, 2, 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. I don't know. That's pretty good. That looks pretty good. I don't know. Does there need to be any straight up and down? Huh. I kind of think that'll work. Think that might work. Let's go here. I don't know if I have enough material here. Let's see. Let's I'm getting better at this. Not perfect, but I'm getting better. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Gonna have to cut the window out of it. It's alright, that'll work. That'll work. I could cut a window out of it. Did I leave a hole down here? No. No, I didn't. I don't think I've got enough material without going to fetch it. Finish this. I can do this side too. Am I confusing everybody yet? this. I wanted to rotate it down. Damn it. Okay, now I'll put glass in the sides too, by the way. It's not going to stay this way. This is just the basic form for now. I'll put medium glass. Oh! Didn't realize I missed it by that much, did I? Wonder what I'm going to do about that. I don't really want to. I can work that. We are in the middle, aren't we? 1, 2, 3. Doesn't look like it. 1, 2. We're not in the middle. Why not? Son of a bitch. It says 1, 2. How could it not be in the middle? In the middle from the front. And I know that says 1, 2, 3. Oh, because the size of the circle was a half, doesn't go in half block increments. Son of a bitch. Can't I just move that whole thing over? I think I can. I think I could just move the whole thing over. Let's see. Control C is copy. gotta go inside to do that, don't we? See what it takes to fix up your fucked ups. Okay, I gotta take one of these glass out. Did I get the right one? Yes, I did. I'm getting there. Being blinded by the light. This corner. I think we got it. All right. Oops. Arr. Ah, it's the wrong button again. Ah. Arr. All right. I think I got that part of it fixed. Well, now it's to the other side. Damn it. Just ain't gonna work out, is it? Oh, it ain't gonna happen. All right. There's back where we started. just not going to be able to 2, 3. I just can't split it. Do anything? Is anybody going to notice? Just ain't going to let me go to a half block off center. It ain't gonna let me do it. I just made the circle the wrong size when I built the tube. Now when I put a circle on the front of it, it didn't make any difference, but now it does. Is anybody really gonna notice? Is anybody gonna notice? I don't think anybody will notice. And I'll see what size glass I can put in the top. I'll put glass in the windows on the side. And I will probably be too much. Yes, it is. I am terrible with the shaper tool. Some people are really good with it. I'm afraid that's as good as it gets with me. Afraid if I hit that again, this thing gonna... I don't know. No, 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 I don't like it. You can't undo everything, you notice? What would happen? Yeah, it ain't better. Nope. I'll put the window in it and see what I can do. Now we can see out the window. Alrighty. I need one of these professionals to come in here and do this. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. Get out of build mode. I'll have to think about it. I'll put windows on the side, and I'm going to put out extensions here and back here to put vertical thrust on it. How bad have I messed up the center of gravity? Very important. Not too bad. Actually, it's right here. It's the center. I could use it to be a little farther forward yet. So I have more weight to put up there. There's something I could do. Actually, I could put a circle in there and cut off the excess. Might be worth something thinking about here. Let's see. Let's see. this is going to work. Not really gonna work, is it? That circle would have to be absolutely huge. Take a lot of material and I'd have to dig a lot out. So we're gonna call that a no-go. And I could just extend the whole thing to the end and not have to see it at all. Okay, I'll have to think about it. Alright, we're going to take a break here. We'll see everybody after a bit. Thanks for watching, guys.